Hey, Leslie. All right. Well, what's up, guys? It's your favorite girl, just Sarah. After remixing over here. I hope everybody is having a fantastic what day is it? Monday. Oh, Jesus. A fantastic Monday. Anywho, let's get into this. Am I the assholes to our read? All right. Got my stick ready. I told you I had a better one. Anywho, let me tell you, I've been reading these damn stories and reading these stories. I got a ton of them. Oh yeah, I can't see with that bright ass light. I got a ton of them saved. Let's see. Oh, there was one. So I've made a conscious decision that from here on out, I am you. Hell yeah! I made all my Valentine bouquets using my glue gun. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. It doesn't stay on very long. Like every time I look down, I felt like it was turned off because it has a auto shut off. But other than that, I absolutely love it. I bought some 10-inch glue sticks instead of them little bitty ones they send. They're like that long. So yeah, okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So I made a decision that I'm not gonna read the stories anymore. I'm gonna go off of the title and then we're gonna read these stories together. So I don't know what they say. And if they whack, blame it on the title. Because the title sounded good. Okay. So let's do oh gosh, this is long. That's all right. We might just be doing one. So this title is Am I the Asshole If I Tell My Friend Her Boyfriend Is Planning to Propose? Yes, I ain't even finna read this shit. Yes. Yes, bitch. Hell yeah, you. First of all, you ain't her friend. Why would you ruin that for her? You're an asshole. But anyway, let me just read the damn story. My 27 female best friend has been dating her boyfriend, 26 male, for over 5 years. A while back, he reached out to me to help figure out ring size and the setup so he could make this the most magical day for her. Again, bitch, so you're the motherfucking so you're the asshole. That's what you're telling me. Okay. Having known my friend for over 20 plus years, I know exactly how she wants her proposal to go and who she wants to be there. So I relayed all that information to him months ago via text and over the phone. I even took the time to covertly find and confirm which ring she would love the most. So far, you're sounding like a mega asshole. A little background: my friend is incredibly, and that's in all caps, family and friend oriented, and in the past expressed to me on multiple occasions, especially during holiday seasons, that in the 5 years they've been together, he hasn't really made much of an effort to indoctrinate himself into her family or friendships the way she has for his. While I do generally like him, I have always felt that he is incredibly self serving and self focused. Recently, through a mutual friend, I found out that he started a group text between his emphasis on his friends and his family to set up the time and date of the proposal. He has not only excluded myself, and according to the screenshots I've seen, he is doing everything verbatim I suggested he do. But he has completely excluded her family and other friends from the event. He is planning on only having his boys and family present for the occasion. And knowing my friend, this would ultimately break her heart, not being able to share this moment with her loved ones. See, now I'm starting to teeter totter on whether she's an asshole or not. Now I'm starting to say, maybe she's not. We're going to keep reading. I got heated and called him. At first, he was dodging my questions, then just got outright said, and just out, and then just outright said, "This is my proposal, and I've spent enough time and money to choose how I do it. Just be happy for your friend. It's not like you're not coming to the wedding." Bitch, the way I would have cussed him clean the fuck out. And I might have called her right then and there and told her. I might have. I might have. So, I will tell y'all about that after the fact. This infuriated me. I said that right. In all caps. And to make matters worse, I ran into her mom and dad at the grocery store and asked if they knew of any possibility she was getting engaged. They were unaware, and I know for a fact my friend has told him that he needs to ask her parents for their blessings. She's somewhat traditional. Yeah, I promise I have two college degrees and I can't read. But the people that be writing these, I don't think they can write. Because I be on a roll and then it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, my friend wears her heart on her sleeve, and I can predict how this event will go down when she sees all of his close friends and family and none of hers. Considering her previous sentiments about his lack of interest in her family life, she will 100% see this as being hurtful and selfish, and I know she'll cry. To make matters worse, the location of the proposal is a whopping 30 minutes from her parents' home. I don't want to get involved in a fight or reveal the surprise, but on the other hand, I feel I owe it to my lifelong friend to help her avoid being hurt and disappointed. Maybe even helping her rethink what her future would look like if someone who just doesn't really appreciate what she values in life. So, am I the asshole if I tell my friend her boyfriend is going to propose? So, there's two really short edits on this. But before I get to the edits, I don't, I'm still going to go with yes. Because if this is your lifelong friend, you know her parents, you know her friends, why can't you tell them? Now, if it's really the case that he's not going to tell you and that you just going to have to wait till the wedding, I'm telling you, I would have cussed him out. I would have cussed him out, but that's neither here nor there. So why you can't tell him? Tell them and not her. Like, do you really need to tell her? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is a hard one. Let's look at the first edit. It said, I did not tell her parents. I covertly inquired if he had spoken to them yet about proposing since it's been 5 years, just like in a joking way. See, how, for him to claim that he knows her so well, then you know that you need to get permission. And you're not telling them, like, he's an asshole. He's a bigger asshole than she is at the end of the day. And I don't know if I could even say yes if you know how family oriented I am, how much I love my friends and all that good googly moogly ass shit. And I got there and it was just your friends there and your family there, baby, the way I'd say no, I ain't sleeping. The way I'd say no. Mm-mm. Edit number 2. The proposal is scheduled for this weekend. I will give you guys an update on how it goes after after so many responses. I have decided not to say anything and to let things play out. I gave him an opportunity by expressing the need to invite her parents and friends like she's always wanted, and he chose not to. That's on him, not me. Nope. Now, see, here's where I'm finding you the asshole. Finding you guilty of being an asshole. Because now you know when it is. You know the proposal. Okay, wait, let's back up. Okay, first of all, this was a year ago. Bitch, you never updated us. You never fucking updated us. Anyway, because I was hoping that this was like last week and then the proposal was going to happen this weekend, that we would get some kind of update. But we're never going to get an update because this was a year ago. But here's my thing. If you know it's scheduled for this weekend or that weekend, whatever, why not say anything to the parents, to the friends? Like, you could speak on his behalf and say, he hasn't had a chance to reach out to you, but can you be at this space at this time, yada, yada, yada. And then let him have an issue with you. Like, I'd rather him have an issue with me than my friend know all along that I knew and I didn't say anything. Because then I feel like They've been friends for 20 plus years, and she's only, I'm guessing, 27 ish, because the best friend is 27. And it says they've been friends for over 20 plus years. So you got to be around the same age. Like, I'd be like, you know what? I'd rather him be mad at me than my friend for over 20 years. Like, that's it. That's all. Now, I have a friend that I've had for 40 years, even though I ain't that old. I'm only 30. But I reach out to her boyfriend all the time and be like, we ready yet? Do we need to go ring shopping? Is it time? Do I need to send you some pictures? Because I be goddamn. If a, proposal goes on and I don't know about it. Because so we're going to talk about another one of my friends, my bestest friend, who I've been friends with for over 20 years. Her boyfriend proposed to her, and I had to get a text message from her after the fact. He got cussed clean the fuck out. Yes, he did. Yep, he got cussed clean the fuck out. And guess what? They're not together anymore. They didn't even make it to the wedding, child. See, that's what you get when you cut their loved ones out. That's what you get. Your ass be left in the dust. Like you don't even get a chance to do it because you don't fucked up on the pre-gaming. So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think she's an asshole if she tells her best friend, or is she an asshole if she doesn't tell? I think she's an asshole that she shouldn't tell the friend, but she should tell the family and the friends. That's my view. Um, that's what I think she should do. Okay, let's do this one. Title is, am I the asshole for sleeping with my friend's girlfriend? Am I the asshole for sleeping with my friend's girlfriend? Motherfucker, yes. That is that a trick question? Yes. Yes, you are. Yep. You're that. I don't even want to read the story. I don't even want to read the story. You're an asshole. You 175% the asshole for sleeping with your friend's girlfriend. Let me tell you something. This better be a good goddamn story for me to change my mind. Because I'm going into this biased tale. Because I feel like you're the asshole. But I'm going to do my job and I'm going to read the story and then I'm going to give y'all my opinion. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button. Because I don't know why I be having like 50 views and 2 likes. Like, come on, y'all. I appreciate the views. But can I get the likes? Can I get the likes? Can I get the likes? And if you want to bless me, because let me tell you, I've been going through these stories trying to find the good titles. Okay, anyway. So, again, am I the asshole for sleeping with my friend's girlfriend? Yes. So this is something I've kind of struggled with for a few years. Hey, Beach. No worries, my love. To set the scene, this girl and my buddy have been together about 5 years. There's never been even the slightest hint of flirting or anything even resembling that. But you fucked her. Like, but you, but I don't know. I've always considered myself an extremely loyal. And then you got your nerves to call yourself loyal? Okay, an extremely loyal friend, especially to this guy. I don't know why he trying to play with me like he a saint. I really don't, because you trying to set it up like you real good, like you. Anyway, we were inseparable throughout our teenage years, and to this day, I'm still good friends with this guy. I don't know how the fuck you are. Okay, I ain't gonna make no more comments until I finish. I promise. Once he or any of my friends even show an interest in another girl, they have always been completely off limits to me. Until one night, me and a different friend went out on the town and got twisted drunk to the point that no bar would even let us enter. My friend's girlfriend was one of our only friends with a car at that time, so my other buddy called her to come collect us and bring her to mine so we could carry on the drinking. So I guess bring them to his house. The drive home is where my memory cuts out. Next thing I remember, I'm having sex with my buddy's girlfriend. I kind of panic when I realize what's happening and end it and go to sleep. Wake up the next day and she's telling me that I made the first move and that we obviously can never tell anyone. Honestly, my whole world was shaken up. I It's been a couple years and I still feel physically sick typing this. I've never been able to tell my buddy as it would kill him. Weakness on my part, I know. Anyway, what do you guys think? Am I the asshole? Edit. Just to clarify, she didn't drink that night. Y'all both some assholes. Hey, Vixen. What? Y'all both some assholes. Yep, both of y'all. One, two, both assholes. Absolutely. She wanted it. She knew what she was, because let me tell you something. If that's my man, and first of all, he out the kindness of his heart came and picked y'all up, and you let anything inappropriate happen when he's trying to do something nice for you, I'm beating your ass and his ass. Like, I'm beating both y'all ass. Hell yes, you want it. I'm beating his ass because he exactly he must have wanted it, and I'm beating your ass for even letting them do it. Oh, it's gonna be a whole lot of beatings going on. They're both complete assholes. And I don't know, it doesn't say if they're still together, which I'm kind of thinking maybe they would. Only because he said it's been a couple years and I still feel physically sick typing this. I've never been able to tell my buddy as it would kill him. So I'm thinking that they're still a couple. But that dirty little heifer wanted it. I don't care. If it's been years ago, he should say anything. No, and I don't think he should. I don't. Even I think even if they're not together anymore, I still don't think he should say anything. Honestly, let that shit just die with that relationship. Like, I would never. Long as um, as long as you're not making this a reoccurring habit, it would have died probably there. Like it wouldn't have probably ever been talked about ever again. Let's get into some of these comments. Some of the comments. Okay. To be honest, dude, you were drunk to the point of blacking out, and this sober girl who knows that you probably would never hurt your friend had sex with you. She took advantage of you. That's 50 shades of unacceptable. And if you want my honest opinion, sexual assault. Hmm. That's interesting because if the gender roles were reversed and she was the drunk one and he was the sober one, everybody would be screaming that it was assault. Everybody. Everybody who knew about the situation would be screaming that it's assault. And I think that far too many times men do not report assaults because they feel like they're not going to be believed. You know, I know a lot of women feel that way, but I think there's even a larger percentage of men that feel that way because they feel that they're going to be laughed at, criticized, all that good stuff because they're the man and they were assaulted. I'm going to finish this comment and then I'm going to tell you this story. So, this is an edit to that comment, that response. Some of y'all are getting on my case because I said sexual assault instead of rape. I chose this because sexual assault is a term which encompasses all non-consensual sexual, damn, say that 5 times fast, activity. I do not know the specifics of what happened to OP, but I know enough to know that he didn't want it and couldn't consent to it. So I chose a broader term to indicate his inability to agree to sexual activity. Sexual assault is broadly defined as forcing another person to engage in unwanted sexual acts with you. It encompasses anything and everything. I mean, I agree. Would I go as far as calling it great? Probably not. But I agree with this commenter 100%. Prime ministered. Turd. I don't know. But that I agree with them 100%. 100%. So I'm gonna tell you this little story that I was watching. I don't know, social media. I watched them there. So this man was a victim of sexual assault and was kind of he woke up in the hospital. I guess the woman gave him sprinkled a little something in his drink. So he woke up in the hospital, not really sure what happened, didn't even know that he had had intercourse or anything like that. He just knew that he woke up in the hospital. Okay. A couple years goes by and he gets a court summons for child support. And he's like, "What?" I don't have children, let alone with this random ass person. Like, I don't even know who this person is to even say that this is my child. So, he goes into court like, yeah, this is going to be easy because I don't know this shit. So he goes, they do the DNA test, and it comes back that he is the father, which then he kind of replays a couple years prior and the waking up in the hospital and so on and so forth, and then goes forward to accuse her of assault. And they pretty much laughed him out of the courtroom, unfortunately. But how bold could you be to do that to someone and then taking them to child support court? Paternity court. Like, are you serious? Like, she's really lucky that he didn't know that something had happened 2 years, prior, and that because had he reported it and there was record of all of it, she would have found herself in a world of trouble, baby. There would have been no denying that one. There would have been no denying that one. Okay, let's get some other comments. I think they're all responding to the one that I read. Yeah, everybody's really responding to the one that I read. So I guess I'll just read some of their comments off of his. And we'll do this one. It says, I'm honestly shocked that no one has pointed this out. It would be one thing if he was drunk but could still remember everything, but he blacked out. Edit. Since other people have pointed this out and they're absolutely correct, even if he could remember everything of what happened, she still took advantage of him. I mean, come on. Like, it says, I'm shocked too, man. I hate to play the gender card, but if the roles were reversed, and this is what I just said, if the roles were reversed, I think more folks would be keen to point out the inability to consent on the part of the OP. People are so fast to assume that dudes always want it. Well, I think it's pretty gosh darn clear that OP is physically ill over this, a situation he can only remember little slivers of. Having sex with someone he didn't want to have sex with. That's crazy. She didn't even care about her child. Well, so she fought for custody. So we're going back to the other story I was talking about. I think he fought her for custody and he lost, basically, because it had been years and he had made no attempts to even see this child, which, again, he didn't even know this child existed. So he didn't even get any kind of custody or anything, but he did have to pay child support, which to me should be illegal. It should be illegal if the father wants to see the child. If they don't want to see him, fine. But they're just willing to pay the child support and be done with it, that's fine. But if that father really wants to be involved in that child's life, it should be some kind of law that protects them. Like, you're forcing me to pay, but then you won't force her to let me raise my child. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's sad that we have, as women, have so many rights. We have so many rights, but they don't. But at the same time, it's overlooked when we're abusing those rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really sad. Um, I'm seeing it more and more that people are acknowledging this is assault. I'm glad it's being called out. Um, that's exactly what I was thinking. And even if he did initiate it, like she said, the I don't know, the something was on the friend's girlfriend to recognize he was so intoxicated he wouldn't have been able to give proper informed consent. She took advantage of that and of him. Yeah, she's a dirty little heifer. I hope that man ain't with her no more. I hope he ain't with her no more. I hope she's somebody else's problem. Because she is a dirty little heathen. It said, oh, this is interesting. I wish they wrote more, but it said, I had the same experience upon reading the title and then the consents. And your point on the basic accessibility of this language is a great one, honestly. I like that. Yeah, everybody is like screaming the R word. Like there's comment after comment after comment. Um, this other guy, which is has his own um, comment, he didn't tag under that comment. Says you were drunk and she was sober. You couldn't consent. That's assault. And when you were blacking out, you stopped because you knew better. Hell, it seems like everybody that commented, regardless if it was under that comment or not, pretty much has the same response. That one does. That one does. Here's that one does. That one does. That one. Like, literally, even people who responded on their own and not filtered down under that original response pretty much is saying the same thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody who isn't. Yeah, everybody. So, is he the asshole? Now, see, I told y'all that I needed to stop and read the whole thing before I said he was the asshole. Because y'all know at the beginning, I was biased as hell, and I was like, hell yeah, you're the asshole. But in the end, he is definitely not the asshole. But she, however, she's the asshole. She's the slut bucket. Like, should I go on? I could go on. So, do I think he's the asshole? No. And I feel real bad for him. He sounds like a really good friend. And I hope at some point he can find like the peace within himself that maybe he came back and read some of these comments and kind of found like peace within himself, like to not feel so he could feel disgusted about the situation because even with these comments, I would still feel disgusted about the situation, just that it would be considered assault. But I think I don't want him to continue to feel a way about himself, like that he did a bad thing, like he's the bad person, because he's 100% not the asshole. That bitch is. Okay? Okay. So I will, unless they're really, really tiny short stories, more than likely I'll never do more than two. So we are about 39 minutes in. So I'm going to end it there before I read another one. And it's super long and we're here for another hour. Again, if you guys enjoy my Am I the Asshole stories, please make sure to share if you care. Like. If you are one that likes to read these stories just like I am, or you see these stories or anything like that and you want to share them with me, please you can email them to me. You are welcome to email them to me. And I read them. If you want to know if you're the asshole, you, yes, you, right there. If you want to know if you're the asshole, y'all write it in the email like it's a story that you found. I don't even got to know that it's you. Just read it. Just be like, oh, I saw this story, and really it's your story. I won't know. Hell, how would I know? Just like somebody else thought these were my stories. But I don't look. Let me tell you something. Ain't no way you thought these were my stories. Ain't no way that you were listening to the stories, thinking that these are my stories. Like, come on. Come on. Child, I cannot. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a blessed rest of your Monday. It's Monday. We are 2 days away from Valentine's Day. I hope all of you have a very special Valentine. I don't care if it's your child. I don't care if it's your puppy, your man, your woman, your cat, your dog. I don't care who it is. But I hope that you have a special day with whoever it is that you love. I will more than likely be back tomorrow with a couple more. Uh, and my last soul stories. I was actually going to come live yesterday. But then, after the Usher concert, I just really didn't feel like it. That's why I got my Atlanta shirt on today. For my boo. Wait, just side note about last night. If any of you saw it live, I'm going to tell you a little funny fact. If any of you saw it live and heard Alicia Keys' voice crack horribly, she sounded like she had been practicing for 40 days and 40 nights with no water. That's how her voice cracked. Okay. What's funny is, unless you go and watch a video of like somebody like recording the actual live, any uploaded version from the NFL, from what was it, CBS, I think, um, anything, Apple Music, anybody who uploaded it like that are official, they have changed her sound. She sounds flawless. Chef's kiss. It almost doesn't sound like it's even her. I watched one today where I was like, they don't even sound like Alicia Keys. Like, I don't know if they auto-tuned or what the hell. If they got somebody in there to just sing over it, I don't know. But you will not find an official, now I'm saying official, video and hear her crack, her voice crack. Baby, they said, we need that shmoney. You better not. We need to fix this ASAP. They said, don't play with my coins. Don't play with our coins. Yeah, they fixed that shit. So I think that's hilarious. But other than that, all right, I'm out of here. Again, I should be live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll see you guys on Tuesday for sure. I hope you all have a blessed night. Make sure you like the video, share if you care, all that great stuff. It's your girl, Just Sarah. And I'm checking out of here. Bye. And don't be an asshole for God's sake. All right? All right. Bye.